Alright, hello YouTube. I am playing Victoria 2 today as the USA. Hopefully, I can turn the USA into a #1 world country pretty quick. See how that goes. See how it loads. Alright, since first what we want to do is intervene in the Mexican-Texan War. We should probably just wait for that until Mexico gets some war score going on. And research romanticism so we could take our cores from Mexico later on and get our armies together on the Mexican border. Also mobilize so we can take them out quicker. Get our fleet together to blockade them once the war starts. Alright. May have missed a spot. Okay, let's get started. I'll put some national focuses. So literacy rate. Just probably get some clergymen first. Get that up. Balance out our economy. Let's just raise taxes. Education, administration. See how that works out. We'll probably just raise tariffs up as much as we can. What can we cut back on? Don't need Navy since Mexico won't have a Navy, or any considerable one at least. Let's get something going on with Texas. Alliance, baby. Alright. Let's just wait for Mexico to... Oh crap. Almost forgot about colonizing. That would be bad. Alright. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, slavery. Don't care. So we're 8th right now. We should get relations up with Britain so we get New England. No, I do not want to declare war. I just want to increase relations. Alright. Maybe with France. So eventually we get the Statue of Liberty. I'm not sure when that event fires up or when they get the decision. But should have good relations with them. Alright. Let's see if war score changed at all. Nope. Brazilian liberation, Afghan war. Who's involved here? Bolivia and Peru. We'll check how that goes later. Great Awakening. Alright. Bukhara. Who started that war? Afghanistan. Alright. Okay. Got some troops ready. We'll just make small armies, we'll reorganize them after the war. Should be quick. Did I forget anything? Nope. Alright, fully blockaded. Just gotta wait now. Alright, looks like Texas is going to get the first occupation. We'll just have to settle that. Get a new army ready. Send them down there. Okay. Just wait. Okay. Colony. Hopefully these finish really quickly so we could colonize it to Oklahoma. No, Colorado. Okay. What's going on in Europe? Oh, that's quick. Netherlands doesn't always go to war with Belgium. Looks like Prussia could win this war, or Netherlands. Depending on what the UK does. If they land in the mainland, or what. Okay, how's influence going? Probably gonna kick Austria out of Saxony pretty quick. Factories are closing. We can't build any because don't have enough money or we're not allowed to. Nope, we're not allowed to. That's gonna be a problem. Can't choose any. Well, I'll figure that out later. Okay, looks like we get intervene now. Let's intervene. Forgot to get my influence on these countries. Alright. Let's get UCSA. Alright, there we go. Let's invade the country. Should already be winning. Oh, yeah, we're winning. Looks like we could infest to Oklahoma. Alright, looking good. So I have to finish this war really quick so we could go to war right after the truce ends. To side and get our Mexican territories. This battle should go quick. What generals do they have? Well, I don't have a general. It's weird. I only have one general. Let's see in this army. Yep. So we'll just send these armies to go occupy. And then send this army to go attack once the army gets over there. Alright. That one's going El Paso. New York closed. We'll wait a little before we open it. Alright, we won Austin. Let's see if we get a status quo yet. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright. If we win this battle, we should be able to peace out. If we make it on time. 21st, nope. Okay, that might be trouble. Oh, no. It's looking good. Yep, we won that battle. Status quo. Yep, peace out. Texas. Extend slavery. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Alright. Demobilize. Some colonial stuff. What's going on? Losing in Colorado. Alright. Protectorate. Protectorate. Let's colonize Washington. Get that set up. Colony in Oregon. That's not Oregon. Alright. UCSA. We would accept an alliance. We'll do that a little bit later. Actually, probably do that right now. They'll help us in our war with Mexico. Brazil, Bolivia. Alright. So Ottomans are winning that war. Brazil is losing. That's probably not surprising. Prussia's winning their war. Oh, France joined in. Yep, Prussia's probably gonna lose. Well, depends. Alright, let's open our factories now. Bring our troops back from the border. Put our navy just out of Tampa. Alright. We should be able to finish these. I'm not even sure why Mexico is even trying. Usually they give up. We'll see. Nah, they're civilized. They can't colonize. Yeah, we should be able to win this. Alright, Bolivia is acquiring Brazilian Mato Grosso. It's free state. Alright, so Bolivia, Mato Grosso. Okay, so that's the entire state. Oh, that's actually pretty big. We'll see how that works out. Prussia, Netherlands are still winning. I wouldn't think that would last. Alright. Let's see if we could pick up those. How's our literacy looking? 0.88% clergy. Alright, can I recruit any soldiers? Nope. Alright, Alright, so we have a little bit of money. Might as well invest in some naval bases. See if we can colonize Africa later in the game. How's my influence working? Alright, UCSA should be on our sphere pretty soon. Try to get Colombia pretty quick if you want to get the Panama Canal later. It'd be easier to get them on our sphere right now. And War of the Pacific. Chile declared war on Bolivia and Peru. Or someone declared war. Chile. Alright. Yeah, it looks like Prussia might win that war. Pops USA lose consciousness, sure. Alright. UCSA. Add to sphere. There we go. Now we can invest in our colonies. Let's do that. We should have this state up running in 2 months. Alliance with UCSA. USCA. How's this war looking? Yeah, UK doesn't look like it landed any troops yet. Oh, never mind. Guess they did. 65 brigades. 62 brigades. And 76 brigades. Iowa. Okay. Do not extend slavery. New Orleans. Alright. Any place else? How about Mobile? There you go. Let's maybe get some railroads going. I should really let the capitalists do that though. Projects. Okay. Seem to be doing good. Alright. The 21st. It's in 20 days. 15 days. 6. Alright. There we go. Got Washington. And these should be up on the 31st. Alright. Protectorate. And Protectorate. There. Colonize all of it. Now I just need to wait for Romanticism to be discovered. Then we'll declare war on Mexico once the peace expires. Alright, and then we should be able to get all of them in just one war before the gold rush starts. Because that'll make California cost more. Oh, another thing I did when I went to the files and I changed the settings so infamy is lower. Makes it more of an enjoyable game, at least in my opinion. Sometimes you take territories a little too slow. At least that's what I've seen. So a lot of the AIs will be going rampant, as I'm sure we'll see later. Great Wars should definitely be entertaining. We'll go to China later. Once we get Mexico out, should probably invade China. Take all their valuable land. Maybe invade Japan. We'll just fear them. If I could just take the entire coast, that'd be great. Alright. Manticism will be discovered in the next month. This war is 49%. Yeah, looks like Prussia will win. Probably. So Belgium might be annexed to Netherlands. I'll probably get Netherlands to be a great power. Which we have just those great powers right now. Alright. Next, let's get our military up. Unless we... No. Yeah, get our military up. So we can crush Mexico in the next war pretty quickly. Manifest Destiny. Alright. And Consciousness. Let's just do this one. I don't really care about the Consciousness events. Civil War will happen anyways. Unless, I think one of my games when I was playing the USA, I never had the Civil War happen. Not sure why I invaded China. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it though. Okay, getting some money. Everything looks good. Let's see if we get any more ports open. Norfolk. No. Washington. Yep. USC influence almost 100%. Any other great powers? Spain, France, UK. Benevolent Empire. One of the right to impact religious revival in the USA in the early 19th century would be the explosion in the number of voluntary organizations organized to help society. Okay. Alright. How's immigration going? Still getting quite a bit. Population's going up. Brazil, US. I'd always think Brazil would at least get great power eventually, because their population would eventually get pretty big by the end of the game. Sure, it'll be interesting later on. It's with less infamy. They could potentially take over most of South America if they chose to do so. Alright. How many generals do we have? Or 3 attack, 4 attack. Alright. Those are good generals. So Henry Ewing and Randolph Meade. Edward Chamberlain. Okay, I do not think we want him. Wait, maybe they were... That would suck if they were naval. Probably because I didn't group these together. Gosh dang it. Alright, gain some money. Oh, sure, I don't care. Alright. Okay, what state? Massachusetts. I'd really like to build a factory. Rebels in the USCA. Oh. El Salvador. Alright. State. Michigan. I think I'll just end episode here. Thank you for watching.